the 49ers week 1 versus Steelers. A lot of interesting storylines with this one. Maybe we'll do some prediction at the end, but I do want to plug really quick. Every Saturday during the football season, we do our diamond pick of the week. We pick the best 49er bet, and yeah, it's a good time. I think we had a pretty good win streak going last year.
Yeah, Jawan Jennings was our guy. We always took his over for a good little streak there. But yeah, feel free to follow along. It's going to be dropping on Saturday. We usually have some pretty good picks, so we'll tell you our hits, we'll tell you our misses. It's all good. So with the restructure of the Jimmy G contract, with Chandler Jones being upset, are the Raiders gearing up to trade for Nick Bosa? Is that what's going on here? No, I'm just fucking with you.
They would never pay anyone that amount of money. But there's a tough situation right now where reports are the 49ers and Bosa are like 4 million off, 4 million per year off. And I think it was Rap Sheet saying that it's a discrepancy that they're having between the Aaron Donald contract. It was 32 mil a year annually, but I guess he had a $5 million kicker in there for not retiring. So Bosa's saying, okay, give me that extra 5 mil too. And the Niners saying, oh, no, that's not part of the contract. That's like separate from this. So that's what I'm hearing that this situation's from. And it's getting down to it. Like we're recording this Tuesday night and Bosa's not signed yet. They got to play on Sunday.
I mean, we're already to the territory where he's going to be limited on snaps, regardless if it gets signed at midnight tonight, tomorrow, no matter what, he is going to be limited on snaps. This is a team in the Pittsburgh Steelers that is ready to kick the shit out of people. They haven't won a playoff game, I think, in 5 years, something around there. So they are ready to go, and they feel very confident in Kenny Pickett to make this next jump. So this is not a team that is fucking around. And just to see that these starting DNs as of right now are Cleveland Farrell and Drake Jackson doesn't strike a lot of fear into the opponent, I would assume. It's
going to be a big Javon Hargrave game.
Yeah, and so it's going to be tough, dude. I mean, do you think that this deal ends up getting done before Sunday?
I hope so. I mean, I would think everything that I've believed about the organization says that this gets done tomorrow. So at the end of the day, like, we can't afford to lose these random games. Like, we are a slow starting team. Yeah. And the Steelers are a team who, like, they played their starters a lot in the preseason. They're coming in hot. They are ready to hit someone in the mouth. And we played Brock Purdy like 3 drives, and he's coming off the elbow. He looked good. The team, I mean, Kittle's injured. We have guys already banged up. Ufunga's coming back to practice. I think Greenlaw's coming back to practice. But we're already in mid-season form where our guys are really getting banged up. So is this a trap game here? I think last I checked, Steelers were plus 2.5.
Plus 2?
Yeah.
Are you sure? At home? They're home dogs?
Yeah, last I heard. Let me look this up.
Oh man, I would take that. If you're giving them a home dog, all right.
Let's see. I mean, what do you think, just like without even this? Yeah, 49ers are minus 2.5.
Yeah, I think this is a very viable L. Like, I could see this happening. They come out flat for some reason. This is just like a Shanahan staple where the first game just looks fucking weird. It just happens. We've seen it last year when they go out and they lose to the Chicago Bears. We've seen it the year before that when it's a weird game that goes to, I think it went to overtime with the Lions. Like, just weird game. So yeah, I can see this being a L. I can see that being very, very real. We'll dig into this on Saturday as far as what our bet's going to be, but this is a good team in the Steelers. This is a very, very good team that is looking to take that next step. So you can't come out flat. You can't not have your best players on the field. Let's just get the job done. Like, let's get this deal done. Let's get this signed on paper and let's get out there, because you can't have an extra L on your record when you are looking for a Super Bowl run. If all of everything you've been telling everybody is we're looking to win a Super Bowl now, this is our window, then actions speak louder than that. So pay Bosa whatever the fuck he wants, and we'll figure it out later.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be, even with Bosa, it's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah.
They have some explosive offensive pieces. Their defense is great. I mean, our offensive line isn't like exactly like ready to be all 5 Pro Bowlers rolling out there. Like, we lost our right tackle. I mean, TJ Watt's out there roaming around. So yeah, they have players, and I think they challenge us in spots that we could struggle in potentially. Like, the receivers that they have are really good.
Really good. Yeah.
Our corners have good potential. Like, I could see this being like a top 10 DB room, but it also could be like a bottom 20. Like, it could be ranked in like the less than 20 at the end of the day. And we just have like Travaris Ward, who's like solid, but everyone else, like, who knows?
Question mark.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I just want Bosa paid. I just want him out there, and let's beat Kenny Pickett. Like, that's all I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, so let's kind of go into that. How do you think the 49ers match up against the Steelers? I know you said one matchup is going to be that kind of is favorable, is the wide receivers of the Steelers versus the DBs. Where do you think the 49ers have the advantage?
I mean, CMC. I mean, this guy, even against any team, I'll say CMC is the advantage, and Debo especially. I think maybe you could say the same thing on our side. The receivers, we have a pretty good receiving core, even though there's a lot of guys banged up. That top 3 is still solid in Debo, Ayuk, and Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings is slept on so hard, and he's great, and he has a great connection with Brock Purdy.
And I think we're going to see Ronnie Bell. Like, I actually think the way the roster shaped up, this is actually prime for Ronnie Bell to get out there and at least see some live reps, have some balls thrown to him. And I think, like, we know that with every quarterback, he did have some chemistry. He felt really good. Yeah, there was a couple of rookie mistakes, but I think he's going to work that out. And he looks pretty good. Like, he looks good with the ball in his hands, man.
I mean, I think we can expect a big Debo CMC game.
Yeah.
Both those guys are going to get fed. And then who knows? You can take something to the house, like, from wherever. We seen him almost score off of 10-yard and back, a comeback route in the preseason. So he's looking great. As far as our defense, I would like to see some Jair Brown out there. I know we got Tashawn Gibson, who he had like a all-pro level season last year, but Jair Brown is just a different breed. That guy, he's going to be pretty nice for us with Ufunga back there. So I hope he gets a good amount of run.
And the linebackers are awesome. I think the Steelers are going to have such a hard time running the ball. So maybe that does open up to more mistakes for, small hands Kenny Pickett. So, but I like Kenny Pickett. I think he's a little more elusive than people would think. I think that he's getting a little bit more accurate than people would think. So he is a pretty dangerous cat. But I think with lack of run game, when you shut that down, it just opens it up to more mistakes, especially against this linebacking core.
Yeah, and we'll get into our predictions this Saturday for our Diamond Pick of the Week. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow us, and we'll let you know where to make money, because we made money last year. We're up. So let's all make money together.